And good morning again. Here is our rehash of our positive externality of consumption. What we are looking at with a positive externality of consumption is the idea that the consumption of this particular good will create benefits not only to the producer and the consumer of this good, but you will see benefits of this good spill over into the remainder of society. And the outcome of that is that the good is underconsumed from society's perspective. There is potential welfare gain out there because society would prefer that we consume more of these things simply because of the benefits that spill over from their use. A wonderful example of this that we have right now is the idea of a vaccine. And so when you take a vaccine, not only do you inoculate yourself against whatever you're taking the vaccine for, but you make it less likely that those around you become infected as well. And so the benefit of that vaccine spills over into society when you take your vaccine. So in the negative externality market video that I did, I started with the world of what's called, the allocatively efficient or society's point of view. We started from perfection, from society's point of view. In this one, we're going to start from the market's point of view. So what we have is we have our marginal private cost and our marginal private benefit, or in essence, supply and demand in this case, as our starting point. And because we are making the assumption that there is no externality on the supply side in this case, we know that marginal private cost and marginal social cost are the same in this case. But we are also aware that marginal private benefit does not equal marginal social benefit. Society actually would prefer more of these things, and society has a willingness and ability to consume this thing at a greater rate than marginal private benefit. So the marginal social benefit curve exists to the right of the marginal private benefit curve because of that willingness and ability to consume more. And once again, we can note that the value of the externality is the vertical distance between the two curves. And let's identify this is where marginal social cost and marginal social benefit are equal, or our quantity of allocative efficiency. So this is an indication that society would really enjoy more of these units of this good, and the market is not providing them. And we can demonstrate, once again, the inefficiency of the marketplace from society's point of view simply by taking a look at marginal social cost and marginal social benefit at that market quantity. So right at this market quantity, let's take a look. Right here is where I hit my marginal social benefit curve. But my marginal social cost curve, I hit down here. And what we can see is that the benefit from these goods exceeds the cost of production. So society is getting more benefit out of consuming this good than they are losing resources to produce it, which means that society would really prefer more of these goods. So let's take a look from society's perspective of who we would really enjoy bringing into this marketplace, the increase in market participants we're looking for to get to that allocatively efficient level. So we would really prefer as a society to have that group of suppliers come into the marketplace, and we would really prefer from society's perspective that group of demanders to come into the marketplace, and this becomes our area of potential welfare gain that we can have from bringing more and more people into the marketplace. There are a series of ways that you can do that. Subsidies are one example. Direct government provision is another example. You could advertise to people to change their minds about wanting to consume this and try to shift the marginal benefit curve outward towards the marginal social benefit curve and mitigate the externality as much as you can. But this idea of a positive externality of consumption is the idea that society would prefer more of these things because at the market provided quantity, The benefit of consumption is greater than the lost resources to society, so we want more market participants. And there is your positive externality of consumption. Thank you.